Hey, Miss Kylie.
Hey, Mrs. Burroughs.
We made it. It's the end. My
Yay,
final
congratulations.
video. Thank you. I'm so excited. Just 2 more weeks left. Then I'm going to
Woo.
celebrate my birthday in style. Okay, so just getting right to it. I know you don't have a lot of time and getting ready for a break. I'm going to listen in.
Okay, well, awesome. This is exciting. I know we talked and you were pretty upset about losing the first lesson, and we're like kind of worried about doing it again, but I think you made really great modifications. It was really, really intentional, intensive. It was good. I really liked the choice and the choice chart and breakout brainstorms were really great add-ins. I think students were really interested. You gave really great feedback to those students with questions, praise, examples. And then I also thought included effective when you use multiple forms of assessment. I think there is media, writing, and movement. You had great body breaks, brain breaks. And then using that, it was a data-driven instruction, using the continuum, using data from the previous lessons to help was really great. There was more. The students were able to work in small groups and had differentiated stories for all different levels. And then you gave lots of time for thinking and processing, and then connected it back to that phonics lesson. And then they were able to make those real world connections doing that, the field trip to Butterfly World, which was fun. So I think that was a lot of things went really well. I didn't really see as far as for things to be improved. Nothing really stood out to me. I think we had talked earlier about assigning the summative first in order to backwards plan. So that nice implementing that. Just you always do, but continue to over plan, right? Makes you well prepared. Right. And it was just like you had really great extensions into other content areas using the number bonds and breaking down metamorphosis. So you had really good global connections. Walking about the monarch butterfly and the effects which occur from the planet, right? Really great. I think overall it was really fun to watch. It was a great lesson. Kids had fun.
Thank you. I did have the one friend who got a little sad when she saw the metamorphoses, the actual metamorphoses, and she got scared. But I compared it to her brother who was recently born and how mom and dad wrap him in a blanket, just to keep him warm.
Yeah.
Just like a burrito, they wrap your little brother so he looks like a burrito.
I'll remember that. Yeah.
She's like, yeah, that makes sense. So it was fun. I was extremely distraught when I lost my slides and I lost my recording rather. And so, but it gave me the opportunity, which is what you suggested, creating that checklist, making sure I'm going through everything, and then ending the meeting to save the recording as opposed to waiting till later when it might not record. So I don't have to, so I can always go back if I need to. So I really appreciate those suggestions. This is our last video. So I want to thank you for being my mentor and just let you know how awesome it's been to get your insight and your feedback. And I'll be working towards my PBS certification stuff for the next 2 to 3 months. So I should be done by July, but I would love to be able to reach out to pick your brain if that would be okay with you. And I don't really have much more than I appreciate your feedback. I can't wait to get your written feedback so I can see how I can master what I do. But I'm pretty excited about it. My e-portfolio is done and I wanted to get your permission to include you in that.
Absolutely.
Just so I can send that out accordingly. But I do appreciate your words. And I want to thank you for being my mentor and for looking at my final video. Yay! It was really fun because it had that science connection. So I was able to not only do the comprehension strategy, which was the last piece of our sequencing and inferring, and just build it into the kids learning more about the life science piece, since it came in 2 parts, but I'll make sure to write that in my reflection.
Great.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.